Hello there, viewers! We all love music, right? Did you know that music can influence your personality? Sometimes the genre of music we listen to says more about us than a full-page bio. In this video, we're going to discuss the type of person you might be based on your favorite music genre. Number 1. Pop. You're the type that likes to stay updated with the latest happenings in the world. You care about trends and want to stay relevant. You realize that to survive, you must adapt. Pop listeners tend to be great at making friends. They blend in easily and usually have a big social circle. Your personality is outgoing and extroverted. As a result, others find you charming and have a tendency of gravitating towards you. You have one shortcoming though. Sometimes in your quest to stay updated, you drift far away from your roots. This is why, despite having a large number of friends, you don't have too many people you can count on. After all, trends fade away, don't they? Number 2. Hip-hop. Whether you like Drake, Lil Nas X, Eminem, or Kanye, hip-hop fans are normally free-spirited creatures. You have great love for your community and believe in giving back to the world. This is why you hold your friends close. Your culture is very important, and you embrace it wholeheartedly. Some hip-hop listeners like to be vocal about their socio-political views. This is why you enjoy conversing with those who have a similar point of view. You also think it's important to speak to those you disagree with. This way, you're creating a dialogue and learning about each other's perspectives. Either way, you like people who are open-minded, honest, and straightforward. Number 3. Grunge. Often referred to as the Seattle sound, grunge not only became a music genre, but also a subculture. If you're into grunge, then you have deep values you believe are worth fighting for. You're honest, but not insensitive. While you miss your heroes like Kurt Cobain, Dolores O'Riordan, and Chris Cornell, you also understand that life is all about overcoming losses and moving forward. This is why, no matter what others believe, you are an optimist at heart. You are slightly unorthodox and have a unique style. You're very gutsy and refuse to give up no matter how tough the situation is. You know that it is better to burn out than to fade away. Number 4. Punk. Beneath the eyelashes and unique hairstyles lies a heart that is misunderstood. You're seen as a rebel who doesn't like to socialize with others. This is why people find you intimidating. In reality, you are a gentle soul who cares for the human species as a whole. Punk listeners tend to be very humanitarian and kind-hearted. For you, it's important that everyone gets their due and is respected for who they are. You won't fret while making things right, even if it means that you have to reject the trend. You aren't afraid to speak your mind, and you'll stand up for what you believe in. On the downside, you are a little too ideological at times. Number 5. Rock. Rock is an umbrella genre that encompasses all of its subgenres, starting from classic rock all the way to alternative rock. Because of this, you tend to be more open-minded and believe that everyone should have equal opportunities. Despite the perception of rock being loud, you are actually an introverted person. In your free time, you like to stimulate the creative side of your brain. You also value your me time and love to zone out while listening to music. While meeting people, you have a tendency to be a little shy at first. Unfortunately, this is often perceived as arrogance, even though you don't have any malice in your heart. Number 6. Metal. As a metalhead, you cringe every time they say rock and metal are the same thing. It breaks your heart and makes you angry. Although you rarely show that anger to anyone. You aren't necessarily very expressive or extroverted. You like to stay away from issues and live in your bubble. For you, your hobbies aren't just your hobbies, they are your reasons for being alive. You're a passionate person. While you have very few friends, you will fight for them. Your only weakness? You aren't really that pragmatic about life. Your perception about things is a bit one-sided, and you don't realize it. Number 7. Blues. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the oldest soul of them all? It is you, my dear blues listener. You don't care about being relevant because you know what you want out of life. You value your inner peace more than anything else. You're very calm and composed. This is why it's rather difficult to make you angry. This calm and composed nature helps you in times of difficulty. Your friends are aware of your stable temperament and choose to rely on you. While you are trustworthy, it is emotionally draining to always be there for them. Number 8. Folk. If folk is your go-to music, then chances are you're a humble and down-to-earth person. You're also a little bit too sentimental and philosophical at times, though you don't let those things get the better of your judgment in critical situations. You're very wise and have a general hatred for all types of conflict. You try to avoid it as much as you can. You are an emotionally deep person, which isn't surprising. After all, you need to be deep to understand the works of Joni Mitchell, Odetta, and Bob Dylan. Number 9. Jazz. If blues listeners are old souls, then jazz listeners are the forgotten ones. Probably no one faces more ridicule than you when it comes to music taste. It also makes you sad when people think of jazz as Christmas music. Despite all of this, you manage to carry on with a smile on your face. Making you sad is next to impossible. This is why people like your company. Your positivity also comes with one tiny problem. You're a little naive. This is a part of you need to control. After all, people aren't always what they seem. If you trust somebody without getting to know them, don't be surprised if they do something shady. Number 10. Country. If you're a country lover, you're a very upbeat and positive person. You're usually well-mannered and understand that each human being needs to be valued. This is why you don't force yourself onto others. Country listeners are often very friendly people who enjoy meeting others. They believe in the old saying, the more the merrier. This reflects in their social circle, which is usually quite big. On the downside, you're a bit too friendly at times. You have to accept the fact that not everyone is going to like you. Don't be sad though. There are many people who enjoy your company and want you in their circle. Number 11. Electronic music. As an electronic listener, you like to believe that you are very open-minded and friendly with others. There is one problem though. You're forceful with your views. While you like to preach about being accepting and open, you really aren't that way. On the upside, you are a logical and analytical person. You're great at solving issues and have the ability to think outside the box. This makes you unique, so utilize it because it will help you overcome many issues in your life. Number 12. Indie. With bands like Manchester Orchestra and Arctic Monkeys, it's almost a crime that this genre is underrated at times. No one knows the pain more than an indie listener. You hate it when people don't know the names of your favorite bands. As a person, you are very friendly and social. You love to engage with people and have a good sense of humor. More importantly, you value your friends and family members. On the downside, you aren't very decisive as a person. You're also quite moody at times. This makes people doubt your true nature when they meet you at first. Don't worry though, they usually like you when they get to know you. So what kind of music do you love listening to? Did we match your personality perfectly? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Enjoyed this video? Hit like, share, and subscribe to Bestie. Wait, what kind of bestie are we if we don't tell you about our other awesome videos? Go ahead, choose the left or right video and enjoy.